What's going on YouTube? Today we're gonna step by step break down the cordless masters, and we're gonna show you how to do that right now. Alright, so in this video what you're gonna need is a Phillips screwdriver. You're gonna need some small ones too. You're gonna need the star one and the cross. I don't know if you can see that. There's that one. You need that little star one, and then cross small skinny one. You're gonna need this for sure. I got just some extra ones just in case I need them. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna work from the blade down to the body. Then you see these 4 screws right here. I don't know if you guys can see them right there. Those 4 ones. Alright, so you take this out and put my 4 screws. I got a little container over here where I put my screws. So you take this out, and then from here, there's gonna be a little black piece right here. You're gonna pull this out. Pull that out. Be careful because it feels like it could break. Okay, and then the spring, you're gonna take out the spring. It's like a little loop. It's under the lever. So you're gonna kind of mess with it. Take that out. And then there's gonna be like a little plastic piece right here. There's a screw under there. So you're gonna take out that screw. I'm gonna take out the That's why I got so many different screwdrivers, because some of them are too big, so I got different sizes. Okay, now you take out that screw. Over here. Okay, so now you guys see this little point right here in this lever? You're gonna need that. You're gonna need to take that out, but so you're gonna flip it. So what we're gonna do is take out the motor first, and then take this piece out, because it's not letting me twist it all the way. So right, we're gonna leave that. We'll come back to that. So what you're gonna do now is, you see this, you're gonna take out the cover of the lid right here, the battery, the little plug right here. You're gonna pull it out. Pull it out. Now you see those 2 screws right there. They're like they're the star ones, star screws. I'm gonna take out those 2. So now what you do is kind of push down, because if you see the battery has like a little hook right here, so you can't just slide it. You gotta push a little down so it could come out. Take that out. Now you see the power button. The power button is hooked on, so you want to get like something flat or your nail and just pull on it pretty hard, and it should come off. Now the whole body should be able to come out. Yeah. The motor, you take out the motor. See that? It's all completely off already. So now right here on the lever, you flip it, twist it all the way till you see the hole right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, there's a hole right there. So that's when you get the thin screwdriver, you're gonna hit it right there. You're gonna hit it until this comes out. You're gonna hit it under there until this little piece comes out. Be careful to not lose it. That's why I got this little turt right here. Boom, came out. Alright, so this is the piece that came out. See that little piece? That's what came out. That's what you're gonna need, that. So don't lose that. You definitely need that. Now you pull out the lever. You guys' lever should come out by then. And now, right here, I don't know if you guys can see in here, there's a little spring. So be careful if that comes out. That's where the little spring comes. Let's see. Let's see if I can take it out. It's pretty stuck in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see the spring? Sorry about that, my spring got lost. So yeah, I got the spring. It goes in there. Be careful not to lose it. It's easy to lose the spring. So what I basically did is when I put it back, so now we're gonna put it all back together. It's already torn apart. There's nothing on there. You could clean it, whatever you want to do with it. Clean the inside, clean the motor, everything. So now what I do when I put the spring back, I put it in here. And I'll get a screwdriver and I'll make sure I push it in there all the way. This is the most difficult part because of the damn spring. You could try working it in there like this, but it's pretty hard. I'll try to do it this way again. Yeah, it went in there already. Right, so that's where the spring goes. Be careful with that. The spring right there, that's what's gonna be holding the lever. So now we put the lever back in. Alright, so we put the lever back in. And now your lever has to be like this, the way it originally is, to put the little lever part back. So now you're gonna get the this little piece right here. Make sure you keep your stuff organized. That little piece that we took off, you're gonna get that, and you wanna bang it in there, back in there with the back of it. I do it with the back of the screwdriver piece. Let me see. Nope, it's still not in there, right? There we go. Make sure it's snugged on there good. Yeah, see that? It's snugged on there good now. So it should be able, that's what the spring is for, is to kind of like push it to the side, I guess. Alright. So now after that, let's go ahead and put the stuff back on there. So now, we're gonna put the motor back on. There's a motor, so we should put that back on. Put the motor back on. Now the battery, it just slides in there. Then get the screws that go on there, which are the star ones, the star screws. There should be 2 of them. Put this back on till it clicks. Boom, that should be good. Now you get your power button. Make sure it has the on and on the top, the on and off right here. And then you're gonna look for a little clamp. There should be like a little clamp in there. You can see that. Gonna clamp that in there, push it in. Boom, it just snapped. See how it turns on already? Alright, perfect, we're good. So now, we're gonna go up here to the blade now. Now on the blade, what you wanna put first is the spring. So it goes in between right here, in between the lever, the little hook right here. So you want to push that in there and bring it down. So now the screws right here is what you're gonna put next. That screw should be this one. It's a little flat screw, cross. So you're gonna bring the cross screw. Put that in there. Make sure it's pretty tight. So now, after that, you get this black piece. This black piece is gonna go inside there. Make sure it's on there flat. Make sure it's flat on there. It's not popping out or nothing. It has to be flat. Flat in there. Now we get this, the little lever adjuster. This is what slides the lever up and down, the blade I mean. It slides the blade up and down. So now you want to make sure this piece goes into this little hole right here, that little hole in the middle. You want that inside the little lever pick. Make sure the blade, make sure this and these are aligned good on the screw, because if you flip it backwards and you try putting it, it won't align right. So make sure it's the bottom, because these two look different. This one's fatter than this one, so it's gonna be the smaller size down and the big one up. You guys can see it. See how this one's smaller than this one? So you want the smaller one on the bottom and the fat one on top. So now you get the long screws. These ones, and they go into here on the side. I don't tighten them all down all the way, so I just loosen them up. I just get them where they're already pretty in there. And I'm gonna show you why. Don't tighten them all the way down. Alright, the reason why you don't want to tight, because these 4 screws right here is what adjusts the lever tightness. So if you want it loose, you leave them loose. If you want it tighter, you tighten them up little by little. And feel on the lever. Move it up and down to make sure you want it as tight as you want it. So every time, if you want it tighter, you just tighten these up. If you want it looser, you just loosen up the screws until it's loose as how you want it. Okay, so now after that, you just get your blade, you slap it in here, you get the top blade, place it on top, and you get the screws. You get the screws. And adjust your blade. If you know how to adjust your blade, adjust it the way you like it. For the sake of this video, I'm not gonna adjust mine, I'm just gonna tighten it, just so you guys can see how it is. Alright, so see there, it's all completely black. Then you put your lid. I don't have my lid because I'm working on it. So you put your lid and that's it. Give it a try. And bam, it turns on. Mine's about to die. But yep.